You guys, I am so excited. Cotton-headed ninny muggins, I forgot I made that. The biggest piece of advice for you is that let's talk market results and bestsellers. Hi my crafty and cozy friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyra if you're new here, and today we are last minute market prepping. I have only had 2 days to prep for this Christmas market, and this is actually part 2. So if you're interested in seeing everything I was able to get done the other day, be sure to check that video out. But we have a lot to get done today. Not only are we working on market prep, but later in the video you guys are gonna come with me to the market. You're gonna see my indoor booth setup, and after the market we'll talk bestsellers and results. If you're new here, I share the process of growing my small business, enjoying crafty hobbies and cozy lifestyle things, all while working full-time. If any of that sounds like something you enjoy, be sure to subscribe and join our crafty and cozy family. And enough talking, because we have a lot to get done today, so let's get right into it. So I made a little checklist of all the things that absolutely need to get done today. I know for sure that I'd like to work on more tumblers for this show, but I'm kind of being held back because I only have one 8-foot table, and I've been so used to having at least 2 tables at all of my outdoor markets I've done, so I'm really not too sure how much space we're gonna have for all of these tumblers. So I'm kind of juggling that and trying to figure out how much I actually have room for. Definitely gonna be interesting trying to set all this up on one little table, but we'll see what we end up doing. I also would like to work on some more bookmarks, and then I also want to make these super cute baking kits that I made last year for this show. I also need to make more Kybee Creates stickers for my craft bags. I need to pack up all the inventory and load up the car tonight because we have work tomorrow from 8 to 6, and right after work we're going straight to set up for this show. So we have a lot to get done today, and let's go ahead and start working on some tumblers.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies.
So it started getting so hot in this tiny little room, so I had to take that hoodie off. But I figured I'd show you guys a little update on the tumblers I got done so far. So I made this little pink one right here. It says Merry Christmas, and I made it in red as well. So those 2 I just got done. And then I also made this one right here. It says Ho Ho Ho, really cute. And I'll show you what I did the other day in part 1 if you didn't get to see that video. But I made this one in part 1. So I have 2 Ho 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 ones to take to the market. And then I also was able to do 3 of the Merry Christmas cups in part 1 as well. So this one, and then this red one as well. So I have 5 Merry Christmas cups, 2 Ho Ho Ho's, and then also this hot cocoa and fuzzy socks. So I think that's a good bit of tumblers to take. I'm also currently in the process of making some cups for a local sports team. I actually sold these last year at this market, and they sold so well. I sold every single one of them, so I knew I had to make more of these this year. And I changed up the design a little bit, but the team is called the Pilots, and so I did little pilot wheels, and they'll have like a white outline to where it looks a little bit more dimensional. And then I chose like this kind of old style font. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Not really. Oh, maybe there you go. But also it'll be outlined in red. So actually, hold on a second. So I forgot that I made these last night, but here they are. That's what they're gonna look like. So yeah, I think Tumblr wise, we're doing pretty good. I think that we'll have a good bit to take. I should probably slow down on the tumblers after I make these last few, and then we'll get into making the baking kits. So before I get into making these baking kits, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how I balance making my inventory, doing craft shows, running my Etsy shop, filming and editing for YouTube, while also working a full-time job. Real quick, before we get into that, I just wanted to say thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart to every single one of you who have liked, commented, subscribed, just watch my videos, favorite my Etsy shop, order off my Etsy. Any way that you've shown a little bit of support to me just makes my heart so very happy, and it's so mind-blowing to me that there's people who even want to watch my channel. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to every single one of you who have joined this crafty and cozy family, and your support does not go unnoticed. I read every single comment, and I truly feel like we're a little family. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. But I know a lot of you are probably in the same situation as me, where you're either just starting your small business, you're trying to grow your small business, but you also work a full-time job. I know it feels like there's not much time, especially when a job is taking up 40 hours of your week. That mixed with other commitments you might have, appointments, kids, or even just needing time to breathe for a second makes it feel impossible at times. So I figured I'd share a little bit about how I try to manage it all, and thankfully I'm blessed with a schedule where I'm able to work 4 10s. If it wasn't for me working this schedule, I think it'd be very hard for me to film and make content for you guys while also doing craft shows, so I am very, very thankful for this schedule. But on the days that I am working, it is such a long day at work, and the last thing I feel like doing is coming home and making a ton of inventory, and that's what I'm having to do whenever I'm prepping for most of my shows. So one tip I have for you is to prep far in advance. That way you're not coming home and having to work every single evening from the moment you get through the door till you fall asleep at night. Definitely start early so you can try to avoid that stress as much as possible. You're still probably going to feel it a little bit, but at least you won't be dedicating every single second of your free time towards doing the show after work. Like I've mentioned to you guys before, I am not necessarily the best at starting early, but with it being market season right now, I've just had so many shows back to back that as soon as I start prepping for one show, it's time to move on to the next. So there's no getting ahead right now. And I know a lot of you guys probably feel that way too. Another tip that I have for you is to not overbook yourself with markets. I know that this is such a good time of year for markets between fall and Christmas, and everybody's out trying to find those perfect Christmas gifts, and they're more likely to spend money, but you do not need to overbook yourself. Pick a number of markets that you know that you can personally handle without making this a chore rather than fun. I think we're all on the same page with crafts and craft markets that they're so fun to do. I know I initially started doing markets because I have so much fun market prepping, and just the experience of a market is just a blast. So don't let the stress and burden of becoming too busy take away the joy of crafting. And my final and probably biggest piece of advice for you is that you are only one person and you can only do what you can do. So don't beat yourself up if you're not able to do as many markets as you want, or you don't get as much prepped as you would have liked. It's still going to turn out in the end, and just have fun with it. Do not make it stressful and like a job, because this is your escape from your job. But I definitely just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that, because I know whenever I was first watching YouTube and I didn't have a channel yet, I was like, how do they balance it all? So I thought I'd share a few of my tips that I have with you guys, and hopefully it can help you out. And now let's get to work on these baking kits.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, oh, oh.
So it's definitely getting a little later. It's currently 5:32 and I probably started this about noon, I'd say. We had some stuff we had to do before that, so I wasn't able to start as early as I wanted today, but I definitely think we're making some progress. So I wanted to show you guys those baking kits. I showed you a clip, but I wanted to talk about them a little bit. So I'm going to slide these little cookie mixes. So I got some fudge brownie mix, I got like chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies. And then I'm just gonna slide them down into the little pot holders. Let me show you. And then there's the little baking kits. So like I said, these sold so well last year, and I was kind of sad because I could only find red. I had this really pretty like lighter green color, and I used like darker green vinyl, and it was so cute, but I couldn't find any green ones. So we just have the red, and that's okay, but there's this one. And then the next one says Baking Spirits Bright. So there's that one. Then we have We Whisk You a Merry Christmas. We stick the cookies, so I'll put chocolate chip cookies in this one. And then Christmas Baking Crew. And then this one will get a brownie one as well. So I have 4 more of these to make. I have the vinyl already cut out and the heat press is on over there, but I wanted to take a second to show you guys these. And as I was looking through the closet, I am so happy I found some Christmas inventory that was left over from last year at this market. I didn't even remember that I had this, but this is gonna save me so much. So let's look through it together. I didn't actually look through it all yet. I wanted to look through it on camera with you, so let's see what I have. So I have it all in this tote here, and it was just chilling in my closet, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's right, I still have stuff from last year. So this is one thing, it's still even priced and everything, which is awesome. So I made this cutting board last year, and it says, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And so I made one that was red, but it actually sold last year, but still have this guy, so that's something that I can add to my table. And then I also have a couple of these little house signs. So this one says Hot Cocoa Bar. There's like dust on them. I'm gonna have to wipe them off before we take them, but Hot Cocoa Bar, December 25th. Cotton-headed Ninny Muggins. I totally forgot I made that, but that's from Elf. If you didn't know, I would hope you would know what that reference is from, but if not, it's from Elf. Oh, I totally forgot that I have a few of these cups. They're still wrapped up in the Walmart bag to protect them, but this one says North Pole Milk and Cookie Co. I was surprised that these didn't sell. I was kind of sad about that. I thought that these would sell for sure, but I think these are super cute to just put your little milk or your hot cocoa in. So I have this one. I'll show you guys a little bit closer up. Like, look how adorable that is. And then the gingerbread goes all the way around it there. And then I have another one. Let's see what this one says. Oh, so this one says Hot Cocoa Season. And then again, it has little gingerbreads all around it. We have another one. This one says Holly Jolly. And then little candy canes all around the cup. I have this sign here. Says North Pole Milk and Cookie Co. Baked Fresh Daily. So this little sign, this was whenever I was making a lot of signs. I've kind of gotten away from making as many signs this year. I've been focusing more on like my tumblers, my keychains, my bookmarks, but this was whenever I was in a sign phase. So still have some of these to sell. I can't remember what's in here. I have no idea what's in this. Hold on a second. Oh, it's okay. It's some leftover ornaments. Well, that's good. I thought I was running low on ornaments because I didn't have very much time to make these. So, ooh, okay. So these, I got these at Dollar Tree actually, these little blanks. They were just like natural wood color, and then I stained them and added the words on there. So we have some that say love, peace, another peace one, hope, and then I just added some ribbon to make them little ornaments. Oh, and then I have a lot of like Ohio ones because the show will be in Ohio. So this one says home. Well, these both say home, but a little bit of a different design. I have some more of the pilots. So like I said, that local sports team. And then it looks like it's basically all Ohio and pilots ones. And then I also have a ton of these keychains. And this was before I did like my motel style keychains. I did like these clear little tiny ones. This one says Grinchmas. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. And then we have Merry and Bright, Merry, 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 Holly Jolly. You guys can kind of get a look at those. And it looks like we have a lot more cups in here, about 3 or 4 more, yeah, 4. And then some more ornament blank. So actually this is amazing that I have all of this. Definitely worked out for sure that I had some leftover things made, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here for today. I still need to pack everything up. I'm gonna have Brendan come in and help me. We're gonna get my tumblers packed up, get all of this packed up, and we have to load the car tonight because like I said, tomorrow night we're gonna go down to my parents' house and stay the night, and we'll actually be setting up after work tomorrow. We're not gonna get down there until about 7 o'clock, but the event coordinator said that was totally fine, and thankfully we'll be able to do it the night before rather than waking up super early and setting up that day. So next time I see you will be tomorrow night as we're setting up, and I'm so excited for this market, guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I lied, I'm back real quick, but I wanted to show you guys the absolute destruction that this room turns into whenever I'm market prepping. I have all the pot holders there. I have like my tripod, just like cups there, just all the inventory laying there. The chair's all a mess. And then over here in the process, like I said, I'm working on those other pot holders. So those are there, the heat press is there, my laptop, it's just a mess in here. So definitely going to need to clean this up and to get things together. Vinyl's on the floor. If you do craft markets, let me know if your room looks like this once you're done, because if not, I feel really awful, but there's no keeping it clean whenever I'm working on stuff. But now this time I'm really saying bye. I will see you guys tomorrow night.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Good morning, friends, and happy market day. It is currently 8:34 a.m. and we're about a minute away from the show. It helped out so much being able to set up last night, and that takes all the stress out of this morning trying to get things together, and now we just have to show up and hope for a good day. This show is going to run from 9 to 3. I have my little gingerbread sweater on. We're gonna get some coffee when we get there, and we're gonna hope for a good day with lots of sales.
Oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately.
I'm very cold. We're set up outside. So I was like,
Oh,
no. Yes,
That looks amazing. This display looks so good.
around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday.
Okay.
It's a chance to start
Okay.
over new. 'Cause I miss you so.
I'll just
These are the good times.
Thank you so much. Good morning. How are you guys? Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Me? Oh yeah. I could do
Supposed to be making our Christmas memories. Oh.
So let's talk market results and bestsellers. This show lasted a total of 6 hours and my booth fee was $15. I'm just going to apologize in advance to you guys if it sounds like I'm sick. It's because I am. I'm getting over the flu, but I'm feeling much better. There's just a little bit of drainage, so that's why it sounds like that in my voice. Overall, for how little the booth cost and the size of this market, I think that I did really well. It wasn't my best market of the year, but it wasn't my worst. The environment of this market is just so fun, and even if I would have only made my booth money back, I would have been happy. So let's go ahead and talk about my bestsellers. Once again, my bookmarks are stealing the show. I took 15 bookmarks with me, each priced at $5 a piece, and I sold 9. I sold 5 of the new Christmas designs that I made. I sold 3 of the Book a Day Keeps Reality Away bookmarks, and I sold 1 of my bookworm bookmarks. Moving into glass tumblers, I only sold 3, so definitely not a hot market item this time, but I sold each of those for $15 a piece. I sold 3 of the clear glass mugs that I took for $7 each, 5 of my ornaments for $6 each, 3 of the little small Christmas signs that I had left over for $6 each, 4 of my keychains for $5, and I finally sold 1 card charm. Oh my goodness, no one likes these poor little card charms. I'm definitely not going to be making any more of these in the future, but I sold 1 of those for $10. And I sold my first ever crochet plushie. You guys, I am so excited. So I took these 2 little tiny chickens that I made and I put them on my display. I didn't even list that they were for sale. I just had them sitting at the top of my display and I was like, you know what? If somebody asks about them or they want them, then I'll go ahead and say they're for sale. And someone did. It was near the end of the market and this one lady saw it and she was like, are these for sale? And I was like, yes, they are. So I sold that little chicken guy for $5 and I'm so excited. Overall, like I said, for how little this show cost me and how fun it was, I would definitely count this market as a success. And now it's on to preparing for my next craft market, which is a 2-day event. So lots of work to do, but thankfully I have about 3.5 weeks from now until then. So I gave myself plenty of time for this market compared to this one. And before I go, I wanted to remind you guys that I have my custom Christmas ornaments listed for sale on my Etsy. So if you're looking for a super unique and cool Christmas gift idea, be sure to check those out. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had a blast bringing you with me to the market and doing some last minute market prep. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next Saturday for a new video. Bye.